Welcome to the Wall Street Geek, where geek is as geek does, like becoming better informed about important money matters. With the end of the year approaching, you may be dusting off your holiday CDs or albums or whatever you want to call them these days. Well, one of my favorites, and I'm not shy to admit it, is Mariah Carey's 1994 Merry Christmas album. The music is so beautiful and spiritual and sung not like a pop star, but like someone who believes the message of the music. One of my all-time favorite songs on that album, and in general, is Oh Holy Night. We often don't hear the whole thing, but in the last verse, there's a line that goes, "Truly He taught us to love one another." We forget sometimes that we do really care about our fellow man or woman. I saw this in New York City after 9/11, when tough New Yorkers revealed an incredible amount of help and humanity for each other. But something about the holidays, maybe it's lyrics like that one in Oh Holy Night, something reminds us that one of the best qualities of being human is to be able to reach out your hand and help up someone who needs it. Which leads to today's topic. Today's topic is about charitable giving. When you think of charity, the first thing you may think of is how you'll never see that money you donated again. And unless you're involved with that charity, and unless you see how your donations impact the lives that the charity serves, it's fair to feel that way. But it's not an accurate feeling. Donating to nonprofit charity not only helps someone who needs it, and not only gives you that human feeling of helping somebody, but it also has benefits for your bottom line as well. Always consult with a tax professional before you pursue any of the following. First, let's talk about general guidelines to donating to charity. When folks talk of benefits to your bottom line from donating to charity, the benefits are usually in the form of tax write-offs. So when you file your taxes, you can use your charitable contributions to lower your tax liability. In other words, you could potentially lower how much you give back to Uncle Sam. In order to get this write-off, you must donate, not just pledge to donate. You won't get the deduction until you actually make the contribution. Also, you'll only receive a write-off if the charity is a qualified tax-exempt organization, like a religious group or a group that received 501c3 status from the IRS. If you're not sure about the status of a particular organization, you can use the IRS's search for charities and nonprofits on the irs.gov website. And you can only write off so much. In other words, you generally can't donate and write off more than 50% of your adjusted gross income if you donate to a public charity, although it would be a blessing if you could donate that much of your income to charity. Nevertheless, if you plan to make a significant donation, check what deduction limits apply for that type of organization and for that type of gift. Not that it should keep you from making a donation, but if you're looking for a deduction, research so that you're not surprised. The key thing to remember about donating to a charity is that if you want a deduction, you need a receipt. Even if it's a small donation, if you want to take a deduction on your taxes, you need a record that you made the donation. This includes a receipt from the organization, a canceled check, or some other type of bank record that shows your donation going to that organization. Next, what are some ways that you can donate? Well, the most common way to donate is with money. It can directly affect the bottom line of a charity and the life of someone in need. And if you follow the guidelines that we just talked about, you may be eligible for a tax deduction with the money that you donated. But how else can you donate to charity? Well, you may have just bought a new iPad or bought a new iPhone and now you have an old one that you don't need. Or maybe you were lucky enough to be able to buy new appliances and linens and clothes and don't have any need to keep your old ones. Donate these household goods to charity. The write-off will be for the fair market value of that item on the date of the gift. Unfortunately, it may be less than what you paid for, but it's something back in your pocket and maybe something on the back of someone who needs it. IRS.gov has a document about how to determine the fair market value of household items that you donate. So visit the site and search for Publication 561. There are additional guidelines around donating household goods, including trying to give donations for very inexpensive, low-value items. The IRS.gov website is a great place to visit to understand those guidelines. Besides money and household goods, You can also donate vehicles, and you can also donate what's called appreciated property, which includes investments, art, and jewelry. And once again, your deduction can be as high as the full fair market value on the date of the gift. Plus, you'll escape paying taxes on that appreciated property if you gift it instead of selling it. So it's a fairly common estate transfer technique. Finally, what if you don't have household goods, money, or property to donate? You can volunteer, and the IRS will allow you to write off many of your out-of-pocket expenses, like gas, transportation fares, supplies that you purchase, tolls, parking, and so on. But as always, keep your receipts. While the holidays is the perfect time to consider how you may help someone else who's in need, remember that there are people in need all year round, and that you can feel the benefits of donating to charity 365 days a year. Nevertheless, knowing that there are additional ways to experience the benefits of giving doesn't hurt. Now seek the advice of a tax professional, visit irs.gov, and you may be on your way towards lowering your tax burden while lifting the burden from someone else's shoulders through your charitable giving. This is the Wall Street Geek. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you and maybe someone else too to live long and profit. Take care. Bye.